flex me a back body. So, it's another one, yeah. It's a full strong, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Good evening, welcome to iBoxingHub. Remember, guys, if you're new to this channel, please remember to subscribe, like, and share. I go by the name of Biyenge, featuring yours truly, RiKO. What's good?
Tremendous. Actually, I'm not tremendous, mate. I'm a little bit untremendous, right? I'm untremendous as fuck right now because I've got to be honest. I'm really. What ruined a good fight is a bad result. Bear with me,
Just before we touch on the main event, let's just briefly go through the undercard. What's your thoughts on what's his name? Oh, I've got his name now. The guy who got clothesline over the ropes, Ben Whittaker. That's it,
mate. Oh, mate. Do you know what I did? I got a chance to watch the fight back, and sometimes you hurt your toes, bro. Okay, now he had open toes exposed over there in Saudi, and Chris and I love wrestling, mate. Right? Allegedly, there could be group chats. So that looked like an Uso spear straight through. And you know what? I feel really bad for Liam, man. I feel really bad for Liam Cameron because he had a horrible thing happen to him in the sense of being having a 5-year ban for a recreational drug in his system, which was, I think that's so fucking out of order. Like you took 5 years away from this man and his career. He has a great fight against Lyndon Arthur, and then I don't even know what to say. Like what do they call it? A no contest?
Well, apparently it went to the scorecards. It was a draw. I mean, was that a tough fight for Ben Whittaker?
Yes. The thing is, he how weird life is. The fact he didn't showboat or do any of the cool shit that he usually does, and he fought like shit.
Yeah. I said it in previous pod. I said the opponents that he's fought in the past, they're easy opponents, so he can showboat. But as he goes on, the showboat will get less and less because he has to be serious. I mean, look, again, obviously, I'm assuming they're going to run it back. Well, they have to. They can't just leave it there. They have to run it back.
You can't leave man like that, bro. You can't just expose toes in these things and whatever, and not give Liam his just due, because I mean, come on, man. Like people, I don't like it when fighters. They just keep on almost ruining careers, Chris, just for like no reason now, and it's really pathetic. It's really pathetic. If you speak to Liam, like I keep on saying to people, it's so hard not to have relationships with fighters, man. It's so hard not to have a personal rate, because that's a person at the end of the day. That's why I always say whenever we do our shows, Chris, whatever, like I'll always say, mate, my opinion is based purely on the boxer themselves. Okay. Not them as a person or whatever, but eventually you just start you become friends with them a lot of the time. Big up to yours truly, Trey. I hope you are feeling well, my brother, man. We've missed you and definitely going to be glad to have you next week. Again, guys, obviously before we kind of get into the next fights, please check out D-Rock Clothing. You can see it right there. Go to the website and you can use iBoxingHub 24 for 40% off of a total purchase. All right, so here's the website there. Here's that there. And I'm going to play a very short promo vid, and then Chris and I are going to get into this proper.
Eubank Jr.
Can I get a 3-time? Can I get it?
Bad. 3 times IBO, champion. He's been out the ring for like what, a year? So I was happy with his performance. He could have got the job done earlier, but hey, ring rust. But now here's the thing: are we definitely going to see Eubank and Conor Benn next? Because again, we're tired of this back and forth, nonsense. We just want to see the fight happen. Is it guaranteed to happen next, and where?
Probably the same place it was supposed to happen the first time.
Ooh.
At the O2 Arena. Ooh. Or the O3, as Drake calls it. Ooh. Big up, first of all, big up to everybody, man. And thank you so much, Alex. Yesterday, I did a watch along for like 2 seconds of stupid audio. Anyway, we saw I was going to be back up, but I just want to say thank you so much to Alex and all the people that came through yesterday, man. We did 10 hours on that stream, and there was almost 1,000 people that viewed us. I think throughout the duration, it was far more than that. So again, guys, thank you so much for always supporting us, man. Here at the channel, me, Chris, Trey, all of us, we love you lot. Like, honestly, this is we always do it for the fans. Just going through some of the comments. Obviously, big up to Paloma. Has anybody seen Ben Shalom? I think Frank's got him underneath his bed, tied up, mate, allegedly. We're gonna go into that. We're just checking a couple of the comments again. It has to, and Saudi. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a rematch with Ben and Chris. So I hope the first one's so definitive we don't have to see that shit again ever. Conor not getting a UK fight. I don't know. My sister Cleo Magic says that he'll be all right by next month. I don't know. I it's a good guess. RiKO, big watch along. Much love, Paloma. Much love, my baby. Thunder Road, Eddie might not sign him anymore after that. What you reckon, Chris? Do you reckon because a lot of people saying that Ben's a hype job now. He's not that guy. He's no longer crouching tiger, hidden fist.
Who? Conor Benn?
I mean, Ben Whittaker. Sorry.
Oh, no. Look, this was his what? Was it his 9th bout? It's still early. It's still early days, man. It's still early days.
Big up to my guy Jack Trimbolino right now. Big love to the stream. Much love to you, my bro. Like I said, guys, please go check out Odd Body Clothing and Odd Body Tattoos. Walk on my driller. Man's alright, still. Thanks at Thunder Road. Big up to Thunder Road and big up to everyone. Chris doesn't take me serious as a roadman. All right, I've mashed work on the streets, okay, but that's a different life. Going through the card, obviously. Can I get a 3-time one more time? Can you get it 3 times? Because now it's
oh, not quite sure what happened there. I think RiKO will be right back. Something wrong with his internet. So guys, look, I just want to know your thoughts. Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. How do you see that one going? I mean, like, let's be real. Conor Benn is currently what, 147. Now he fought, I believe, twice at 154. The power wasn't there. Now him going into 160, my God, like, wow. I mean, so far, how I see it, it could be wrong, but on paper, it's an easy fight for Eubank Jr. Right? It's a big money fight for Conor Benn because at the end of the day, lose, he can still go back to 147 and challenge maybe the likes of Boots Ennis one day or David Avenese. But right about now, as we speak, Eubank is the fight for him. I mean, there's nobody out there who would want to fight Conor. I mean, look, I don't, maybe Adrian Broner, but again, we all know that I would just go left anyway.
Oh, God. I'd watch it just for the build-up, to be honest with you, that AV fight. I wouldn't even care about the actual fight itself. I just want to see everything else before it.
Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn, that is not going to distance. That, I'm sorry, but it's not going to distance. You know, somebody's getting laid. Sorry, someone's getting knocked out. You know, so yeah. So unfortunately, Ben, his only option at the moment is Eubank. I don't think Eubank needs Ben, if I'm honest with you. He's got other options. So, yeah, may the best man
He wants
win.
to beat up Ben. He just wants to beat him up. The thing is, I mean, Conor did pop, right? Regardless of any other, like nobody because he was telling Chris, don't mess up the bag. I'm like, brother, you could have had this fight already. It's your fault, really. So yeah. But in regards to the actual fight itself, mate, Chris is killing himself to make that 160, man. Just go up to 168, lad. If you want the Ben fight, maybe it was just ring rust. As again, he goes away for a year and then he comes back and beats some bum and goes away. So I don't think it's going the distance. I reckon I think Eubank will he might have Ben out of there early, maybe mid rounds.
So are you saying
I don't know if Ben's got power, man, at 160.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, look, we could be wrong, but so far at 154, I feel that the power's not there because he's fighting bigger people. Because Ben is naturally a small dude. I don't know what weight he walks in, before he goes into camp, but 160 for him, it's big.
He can walk in the gym right now and just fight.
Can he make 160?
What, Ben? Conor? Yeah, definitely.
Can he make 168?
They could have it at a catch weight. I would have had it at a catch weight at like
catch weight. They might as well make it catch weight.
I would have done it like 162 or 3 or something, just so Chris has a little bit of leeway. Because, man, when I saw him on the scales, he looked. They all look like they're about to turn to dust. These lot. Like there was not one shred of fat on that man, and he what did he make? Or was it 159.6? At the end of the day, if he's healthy making it, I think he'll stop Conor. Otherwise, Conor will win on I'd say a points decision. He'll need to be on his bike all night. The thing is, Chris does these uppercuts, and Conor's small, and Chris does these like pivot uppercuts, and he'll do like 3 of them at a time. It reminds me of his old man, actually. And yeah, I think Eubank will be too much for Conor, Ben. I've not seen anything in recent form that can convince me Conor wins that fight, unfortunately. And it's just an opinion, but I'd say it's an educated one. Big up Paloma in the building. Is Ben an insect? As Junior said, I'm more worried about the Jericho. Look, Conor's rocking. Nah, that Jericho thing is a madness. I can't even lie. Like there's no gel in Saudi because Conor had all of it on his hair. Paloma, I don't even know what to say. I have no idea what to tell you right now. So I'm gonna move strictly past it with the rest of the card.
A quick one. So why are people ruling off Ben Whittaker? I mean, it was only one bad performance.
I think it's because he wanted to get out of there. I think it's because it's the way he did it. So like,
what, you reckon that he's exaggerating the injury and then? You reckon?
Yeah. I don't know, right? I don't know if it's exaggerated or whatever. All see from after was he because he said he sprained his ankle.
Sound like that.
That ankle ain't that bro. Mate, I don't know.
But then again, at the same time, it was Liam's fault. When you think about it.
What Liam coming straight?
Well, no, it's like he clothesline. It seemed like he went for the clothesline, and obviously Whittaker lost balance, and then it was like a Royal Rumble.
That's true.
Yeah. So I think, at the end of the day, look, let's just run it back. That's it. Just run it back.
Yeah, run it back. Leave no room for an error, and maybe get a WWE ref. I think there's Crown Jewel soon, so hopefully we'll see them on that pay-per-view, Chris.
Fabio Wardley and Fraser
mate.
Clark. Talk to me, people.
Mate.
Talk to me.
Oh, guys, we Big up to my guy George Glinsky from Talk Sport. Much love to you, my brother, man. Go check out his articles. I always post George's articles because he actually knows how to write. So, big up George in the building. Who would you lads put Fraser Clark in there next? Joe Joyce.
No. David Adelaide.
You know what? Yeah, or an F.A. Ajagba. I think F.A. Ajagba, David Adelaide. I think that type of ilk. He needs a big win against somebody in order to push himself onto the world stage. I mean, it's very unfortunate for the fact that he's 33 now, going to be 34. Yeah. Fabio, I told people, man, I said, like, Fabio is just, he's got his number every day on twice on a Sunday. Like, there's just one fighter that you'll fight who just will beat you or beat the shit out of you. I just think Fabio's power, he went in there, gave him an overhand, overhand right, and fucking dislocated his jaw, bro. Yeah. That is peak cinema. I was literally there, like, I was jumping around. I was like, I can't believe Fabio is a fucking demon, bro. Honestly, I was having a discussion with my mate, and I was saying that Fabio is world level. Like, honestly, he is world level. I said, go into the top 10, Fabio will mash up a good 6 of those people right now.
Yeah.
He's just that guy. We got Ra. Big up to our brother Ra. Clark has a long recovery after that injury. That injury, age 33, bro, located his jaw. What? Off of a jab. Fabio's a fucking demon, man. Fabio's a demon. Probably ends up as a domestic gatekeeper. I was thinking that. What do you reckon, Chris? If he loses again, sort of.
Sorry, can you repeat that question again?
If he loses sort of again, Ra's basically saying probably ends up as a domestic gatekeeper. I was thinking that.
Do you know the issue is that he started the pro late. He should have started like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, because they say father time catches up on you as well. But I believe if I was just about to say that as well. Sorry, I was just about to say that Wardley v Chisora war, that will be, because Wardley already saying that he wants to compete for a world title. Obviously not now, like later on down the line. And the gatekeeper at the moment is Chisora. So if Wardley beats Chisora, no one can't say nothing. Well, they can, because they say he's old, blah blah blah. But still, I think with Fraser Clark, back to that question, he should have started 10 years ago. But I believe he can still save it. If he fights the likes of Daniel Adelaide, not even Daniel Adelaide, Johnny Fisher, and he was to beat them, then yeah, he's got another chance for European.
What's David even doing? I haven't seen Adelaide in a minute. I've just seen him in mobs.
He apparently had an injury. He's supposed to fight Solomon for the English title. Was it English?
Yes, I remember. Yeah, it is the English title. And then now Moses is called as the mandatory, I think, for that, man.
Yeah.
Thing is, excuse me, guys. With this win, Fabio, I'd get him a mandatory. Fuck it. Like, that's he's 29. He's literally the best in Britain right now. Yeah. In terms of that level. Get him a fight for the European title, and then get him a mandatory that way. Fabio has been doing everything that he's been asked of. Like Dylan, I think has been doing. I believe Dylan's still managing him. I think he's done a great job with Fabio, man. I think he's done a brilliant job with him. I think I genuinely. Bloody hell, sorry, that woman. As I said, I think genuinely, Fabio is. I think if he's not world level, he's certainly fringe. I think like I said, if you go to the top 10, Fabio can beat a lot of them, man. I love the Bacoli fight. I think Fabio Boccoli would be a banger.
Do you know what? I don't know. I think Boccoli might be a bit just too much for him. Not just because of the weight, but Boccoli, I think sometimes he's really underrated. Like
Chisora gets sent to the gulag. Absolutely, Jack. You will. You'll get 1,000,000% sent to the gulag. But if Chisora fights anybody,
that would be a big fight in Torino.
What him? Now, well, to be fair, Derek brings fans anyway to the O2. Derek is, and this is the thing, and this is why, you know, when we say to fighters, it doesn't matter about your records. It doesn't matter about how you, you know, it's how you lose, you know, and what you're willing to do to come back for that. Big up Jack in the building. Big up everybody in the comment section, man. Oh fuck. Fabio fractured his cheekbone.
Ouch.
Oh. Because to be fair, when he hit him with that overhand and Freeze looked that direction, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he punched him and done a 180 looking out to like the thing. And I was just like, I can't even, mate. This is mad. I think that's where I wore my suit. Big up Thunder Road. I know Wardley is signed with Queensbury, but he's still managed by Dillian White. As far as I'm aware, yes, Dillian White's managed him ever since they did that spar. So Dillian, I think he sparred Babbage. He had Babbage in camp and he signed him. And then I think he had Fabio. Fabio was just fighting white collar, but he was mashing everybody up. And the thing with Fabio is that he's so quick. He's just so quick. Like for a hit. Like, why did Clark put on all that weight? He was 270 pounds. Who told him to do that?
I think, how I see it, I think he wanted to get him out of there. I think he wanted to knock him out. That's what I think he put on the weight to knock out Wardley. But unfortunately, it worked against him.
Let's see. Paloma, Johnny's fighting Dave Allen. Mate, I was even going to joke and say, you know what? Fisher Wardley. Now that is an absolute dynamite. The thing is, I would say that Fabio is excelled more in terms of where him and Fisher are right now. But I think that's a brilliant old British scrap. That Bosch, that will sell out a whole. That will sell. He'll sell everything out. That if that fight ever happens. Big up to the championship rounds, man. Much love to you, uncle. Maybe Michael Hunter for Wardley. Michael Hunter's so...
Yeah, why not? Because you got to think of it. Michael Hunter, wow, he hasn't fought in a while, actually. And not just that, you know, he keeps on talking about his win against Martin Boccoli because, you know, he beat Martin Boccoli years ago. But that'll be a good fight. But my only issue is that I want him to fight somebody who's active. Yeah, not somebody who's not active. I want somebody who's actually active. But yeah,
that's the best.
Sorry, Bob.
No. You're absolutely right. I hate talking about inactive fighters. I cannot stand talking about inactive fighters because it's just like what even is that person doing? Michael Hunter is one of the original bag fumblers, bro. If you lot really want to know about bag fumbling, check out bro's history. I remember he got so mad at me on Twitter. Yeah, he got mad at me because I was like, because this is when he had that mandatory against who's our guy? The one Dubois adopted. Hergovich. So he had that mandatory against Hergovich. And instead of taking that mandatory, he went onto Triller and fought Jerry Forrest.
Yes,
original bag fumbler. Michael, shout out to you, brother, man. And unblock me, bro, man. Come on. Let's be friends.
Wait, hold on. Hunter had two fights this year. I can't remember. Really?
Lucy, really?
Really?
Damn. Okay.
Wow. The last time I remember fighting was on Triller.
They must have been barn burners, Chris. They must have been pure.
Oh, right, okay.
Hit the like button, guys. Thank you so much, Palomas, man. You always show us amazing support. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, guys. Pick up the Stay Weighed in the building as well. Pick up to our guys. Ooh, Wardley versus Wilder. I reckon Wardley puts that man in a fucking coma. Like, that's
all it is. We've said it before. Wilder needs a coach, not his current coach.
Nah, I like this. I like this this combination of him and Malik Scott, mate. I think it's a dynamic duo.
Combination is, look, they're good friends, but let's be real. Ever since Malik's taken over, Wilder has won one fight.
Yeah, Hrgovic Wardley, that's a brilliant fight.
Yeah.
This is the thing, Paloma. Like, get him somebody like a Hrgovic or something. Get that ranking set in stone. I think he's highly ranked in all of the government bodies anyway. But get him a mandatory position. Get him a fight. Get him a second eliminator. Like, it's time for him to really push on. Like, by next year, I want him to be a mandatory. I'll be honest. Like, he's that good. He's that good. He's good enough. Big up Thunder Road in the building. I would like that. Let's just go back to the championship rounds. It's King Amin, brethren. Yeah.
Main event.
Let's
talk about the main event. Do you know what, Adam? Just before we talk about the main event, this is a question to our viewers. Who do you think won that fight last night? Well, we know Bertaviev won it, but in your opinion, who do you think won, Bivol or Bertaviev? I think they're going to sleep.
Because they're all having a social in the comment section. I love it. We'll be talking about something else. People will be like, hey, how was your day? Yeah, not too bad.
I must use it, Bertaviev.
Right. Okay. All right. Bertaviev. I'll be real. I cannot. There's no way in hell I can with good conscience give Bertaviev 7 rounds in victory. I'm sorry. It's just not. His corner told him at the end of the fight to go. He needs a knockout to win. His own corner said that. Like, when his hand was raised, Turkey was there in Bivol's face, finger in his face. Don't worry, bro. You definitely did well enough. I got to give the belt to that guy. Give me just 2 seconds. My heart dropped for Bivol, man. I can't, because it's not on. It's not on. Like, all the judges had Bertaviev winning the first couple of rounds. Which fight were they watching? Clearly, Bivol's 1-3, and then I gave Bertaviev 3 rounds, and I gave the rest to Bivol. You can even maybe give the last one to Bertaviev, right? That last 12th round. That was probably the best round that he had in the fight. If you look at the punch stats, he landed nowhere near Bivol. Now, people are saying that Bertaviev was on the front foot and the aggressor. Bro, you can be the aggressor, but if you're not punching and they're not landing, well, what's your aggressing what? Literally, as he would land, Bivol would come in with a couple of body shots and 1-2 straight down the pipe. Like, I mean, I don't know. One judge had it 114. Now, I went on BoxRec and I found all of those judges and I plastered all their faces all over Twitter. So, yeah, I've not checked my DMs yet, to be fair. So I might have something nice from the old commissions, but I don't give a shit. You know, what fight were you watching? 114, Chris.
Do you know what? It says Bertaviev, in terms of power punch, he thrown 149 and 36 landed. Yeah. Bivol, he thrown 82 and 41 landed. All right. For me, I scored it 7-5 Bivol. Bivol started well. Don't get me wrong, I would say the championship rounds, I'll probably say it went towards, I say Bertaviev done better. But overall, watching the fight, I think that Bivol was the better boxer. Bertaviev was just the aggressor. You know, where it comes to trading, yeah, don't trade with Bertaviev because, yeah, he's hungry. He's all about trading.
He was trading with him, bro. I told you, Bivol is no mug.
So I watched it. That was yesterday when I scored it. But I watched it again today. And then I analyzed it. I said, you know what, yeah, if anything, it should have been a draw then. Do you know what I mean? But I'll say Bivol won it, but watching it again, I think, okay, I understand why they led to Bertbiv. They gave it to Bertbiv, but that fight was so close. But Bivol should have been crowned.
She won. He $1,000,000%.
Towards the end of the fight, right after round 12, Bivol spotted him. Bertbiv was like, he wasn't interested. He went to his corner. Just look at his body language. The body language says a lot. Yeah, he went to his corner like he lost. He knew he lost. Bivol went to his corner. They were celebrating. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, if anything, this is the first time they said that Bertbiv has done 12 round in professional boxing. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah. And I'll probably say
100% knockout ratio.
Yeah. Bertbiv, I'll probably say Bivol was one of his toughest opponent. One of his time, not you know, even though he won the fight. Well, yeah, won the fight, but Bivol was his toughest opponent. But honestly, bro,
it's the scorecards, Lucy. Those cards are an embarrassment to boxing. It's embarrassing. Like, score it. You know, it's again, as I said, it's what you, I guess you could say what you prefer, but the thing is that the judges are told how and what to look for. I mean, even the stats, they put on the wrong stats, bro. I could not even believe my eyes. I said, what? They literally copied and pasted Bivol's stats over Beterbiev's stat. I was crazy because it's comedy. You know, like you like, so carry on, Chris.
Turkey Al-Sheikh said himself like he had Bivol winning 2, as in that Bivol in front of Bertbiv. Bertbiv, he was shocked when he found out that he won the fight. You know, he was
shocked. He couldn't believe it, bro.
So
was crying.
Like, look, sometimes we just
was there, like,
don't get me wrong. Like, look, I know, you know, people favor Bertbiv, people favor Bivol, whatnot. But come on, what we saw yesterday, it was a great fight. It was literally, it was a good fight. I believe if they do have the rematch, it'll be even bigger. You know, and more people tune in. But unfortunately, Bivol done really, really well. I'm not just saying it because, you know, it's Bivol. No, but like, I always back the underdog. You know me, I always back the underdog. And Bivol was going into that fight as the underdog, you know? But come on, look what he done. He frustrated Bertbiv. Just look what he done.
He fought amazing, man. Like, it was so, this is what is the annoying thing. What is and what was an incredible fight of 2 elite legends, right? It's marred by nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stand it. They all knew he won. Like, all of them knew that man won at the end. But it's I mean, for me, Bivol was busier. You know, you say yes, he was on the back foot, but I mean, in the exchanges, Bivol was literally landing the cleaner punches. He was getting through the guard. I mean, I saw there was one round. I was trying to count a punch that Beterbiev has landed, and by the time I was like it had been 3 minutes. He landed one punch, I think. So I don't know. I don't really know what to say, to be honest with you. I just think it was an incredible fight. Congratulations, obviously, to Beterbiev, but in my opinion, you know, you can't keep on doing that to fighters, man. You know, and it's that, like, the judges, like, I mean,
horrible,
bro, to have like 116, 112 to Beterbiev. Were you high? What were you eating? That is crazy. Clearly. Bro had it 8-4. Bro had it 8-4 to Beterbiev. I can't. Nah, that is weird. Guys, obviously, give us give us obviously your final thoughts in regards to the main event. You know, were you happy with how it turned out? I mean, I can probably say for Chris and I, you know, that fight was it was incredible. I think it was such an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
As a hardcore boxing fan, to see that in my lifetime. And obviously you have to give it up to His Excellency Takeover Al-Sheikh and you know, Riyadh Season and everything for being able to make these fights. Like, he really wants to be like the Dana White of boxing.
Yeah.
Did you see, bro? Slap the undisputed belt right on. I was like, yes, Turkey's the best, man.
That is true. I like that question from Palama.
Yes.
I think they should. I think you should name him and shame him. No, honestly, I think they should, because it's ridiculous, man. It's not even it's gone past laughing. You can't even laugh no more. You know, this is somebody's dream. This is somebody's. Do you know what I mean? It's
Bivol was there like this, bro. Bivol, like, I felt so sorry for that guy, bro, because you know, Chris, right? Like, we work hard over here at the channel, right? And you know, for you to put in so many years of work, right, and then for one of your accounts just to be dinged or whatever like that, it's like like with Bivol, he had the look of just pure disappointment, bro. Like, it was like, but it was strong. It was just like, you know what? They screwed me. I guess I'll be back. I can't.
Sorry, do you know the maddest thing is, yeah? I've seen his ex-wife on social media.
What a tramp! What a tramp! You're a tramp, darling.
That's mad. This is crazy.
If you don't like Bivol, if you don't like him, calm. Don't bring the youths and things into situations, bro. And for you want him to get mashed, like, bro, I could not. That was evil. That is I can't. You know, I don't even know what to say. If you agree, iBoxing get in there before the other broadcasters do. Then, oh, Paloma, I've done it before. I've actually tried to go find a judge. So the one judge at that he scored in a draw for Chris Billum-Smith and Lawrence Okoli. I went to the back of the stadium to find him. I saw Adam Smith, head of the British Boxing Board. I also went to go find him. He didn't really want to speak to me when I was asking him things. So, like, honestly, you lot don't see it a lot. That's why I like to play my old interviews and things and stuff. But genuinely, I really love and care about the sport. And if I find that there's an injustice, I'll go back and I'll go ask those guys. So if you go onto my Twitter right now, you'll actually see I put a tweet up with all their BoxRec links, what they look like, just everything, you know. So you can go on my Twitter right now and you can go and you can have a word with them. And by the way, all that information is all over BoxRec. All I did was snip and just copied and pasted it somewhere else. So let's have a look in the pressure them. Yes, Paloma, real. I made it in time, mate. We're actually just about to wrap up, to be honest. Cholo has come so late. Activation time, baby. However, I will be streaming off of the Banter and Boxing channel, guys, at 10. So please, obviously tune in. Chris, it's been absolutely amazing. It's been tremendous having these shows with you, man. And you know, as I said, you're my brother, and I just want to say thank you so much. Just obviously before we do close off, what are your final thoughts about everything?
Yeah, the wrong man won. Yeah.
Kate Bivol should ask me. Do you know what? Like, with the thing with Kate Bivol, right? What killed me was like, you couldn't even get happy because Batavia wasn't even mashing work, bro. So I don't even. She was like, she actually saw the scorecards and was happy, bro, got screwed. That is evil, woman. Like, if you want people to back you in terms of all of this, you look crazy. All right, you look fucking out of your mind right now. So, big up to my brother Trim. Like I said, guys, please go check out Og Body Garments. Please go check out D-Rock Clothing. Go check out my guy Raw over there, Punch Out Boxing, and over here as well. Much respect, Trill Dollar Bill and Jack having a nice little social in the comments section. Again, guys, thank you so much. Like I said, I will be live from 10 p.m. Mr. BNG, you sign us out.
Guys, have a lovely, productive day, week. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Peace and love.
Peace and love, baby.
It's another band. All the Muslim cars now, whichever